Hello, hello, boys and girls. Here we are at Kei Galore event, custom event of testing Kei vehicles. We're not gonna watch them all, but we're definitely watching this one. It's the one we are starting with, of course, Suzuki Cappuccino from 1991. And then we're gonna move up to Beat, and basically a newer Beat, and we're gonna end up on the last one. What's the last one? Is it Daihatsu, right? Anyways, we're gonna do regular versions first, then tuned versions, and then swapped versions for cars that have them. I'm not sure, we'll see. Or maybe we should do alright, let's see. I've just driven a fun track. Which one was it? Was it this one? No, I don't know, I may have to go back and check. There is a very fun layout in this weekly races, actually, for K race, and I liked it. So maybe we'll do a variation of that one. Sorry, let me just check. What was it? Kyoto Driving Park Miyabi. Does it say here? Oh yeah, so it was this one. Maybe we could do it in reverse, just to make it a tad more interesting. All right. Like the layout did seem a bit more dynamic. Oh wait, there's no... it's interesting. So Miyabi is only in one direction, but you can do it Yamagiwa and Miyabi in reverse. But that seems to be way too long. There's quite a few cars there, so sure, let's do Sunset. Seems romantic. Although there are mountains there, so we're not gonna be able to see the... Alright, we're gonna turn this off, and we're gonna turn off the braking area, just so we have a cleaner look. So yeah, of course this car now feels pretty dead and very, very light on the steering wheel. Extremely light, so much so this is one of the lightest cars as far as force feedback goes. I don't think I've ever driven a car that it's so light. It's almost like you don't have a force feedback on the wheel. There's practically no feedback. It's so subtle. Like I can feel the bit of vibration because the wheel has that function. It's a TG2. Whoa, wheel from Thrustmaster. So it's interesting how that works. Actually, you gotta have like your vibration set to maximum. like basically your controller, like your joypad, your controller set to maximum, and then I guess it works in similar manner as they probably shared some technology. Probably, yeah, it has to go through the same pipeline. All right, 57 seconds. Like how basically part of sound frequency that original PlayStation Sense controller will turn into like feedback, tactical feedback. This will produce those vibrations and basically transfer them to your rig as well. So you got a little shaking, you know, from the motor, and it's best felt when you like upshift and downshift. It's pretty cool. And although I never drove direct drive, I really like this one. And so I don't know, I guess it kind of feels, you know, a little shakings and things, like you can feel the texture of the road. There we go, little movement there. You know what, I think the most sense would be to actually now, since we have a reference point, let's just go and now change the car to Cappuccino. So this car has engine swap as well. So first we go to 150. So these are original tires, Comfort Soft or whatever. Then we go to this one. We're gonna show. Actually, let me show this one, and just in case. Yeah, Comfort's medium. And as you can see, everything is off here. Everything is normal. Nothing is installed. And then when we change to what did we say? This one we're doing first. This has all the kit, all the upgrades, and we've put it on racing hard tires. So yeah, these are things we've changed. You can see it here. Anti-lag is on weak because it gives a bit more performance points like that, so that's the reason. But yeah, practically maxed out to maximum performance points. And let's see, we can already notice how much more RPMs can we get. And this car now feels so much more alive. This is very fun, and it's also you can feel the wheel is so much heavier. There's so much more feel now on the car. Because of course this is very nice. So much more feel, right? There's okay. That's what I kind of wanted to avoid. I don't think I'm gonna redo these though, just because we got quite a few cars, and I probably shouldn't watch all the replays. So unfortunately, time. Let's see, maybe we'll try and make this one, and then we'll just skip replay or watch just a little part of it. It's cool to have, you know, decent clean lap, and just so you have some rough time estimate. And again, unbelievable. All right, that's it. not repeating this. I was careful. I just wanted to say it's not so hard to keep the car on track, but it is what it is. All right, let's just see maybe a few corners. We also put extra lights on this car as well. I mean, not extra, but like brighter lights, as you can see. Anyways, looks cool. Feels totally different, and then we'll see how this one goes. So on the fully upgraded one, I've decided to go with medium tires. Develops lots of strength. We stripped the weight as well, which is kind of ridiculous. Have almost 500 horsepower on, where's the weight? 700 kilos. So there are the settings. So transmission is basically just fully customizable, and then top speed adjusted to 300. Anti-lag system is off in this one because it's just better. And turbocharger, I decided on medium, although yeah, it actually gives, see, it's interesting, it gives better results as far as performance points goes, which kind of makes sense. It likes power in medium range, it seems. Okay, yeah, this one, oh boy. Okay, that was curious. That should not happen. I mean, the suspension, yeah, this one will be a problem. But okay, I just need to go ease on the power there. And it will be interesting how Honda, this is crazy, yeah. Let me just check real quick, is everything okay with suspension? It should be. I went through all the settings before. It's 110, it's I don't know, should I make it more stiff or should I make it more soft maybe? Let's see what happens, but then maybe this will make it even more bouncy. Let's see if this changes anything. Oof, it does. Okay, so we should have gone in different direction. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and bring it even a bit more down, maybe 205. We're gonna go hard. So let's go to like 9. And then we'll get these settings to their max. And let's see. Let's see how it behaves. It's unbelievable. Different vehicle. Okay, but still, we still need to be careful because now this is, you don't necessarily get that same feeling like the car will hug the road better, but when it slips, it will surprise you, you know. It will not start sliding. Like when it starts sliding, it will start to go in slip mode really quick. Not too, it's a bit twitchy, I feel. But I mean, it's really ridiculous amount of power. And of course, this is rather generic setup as well. But we'll see. Oof, come on. Alright. I'm actually curious to see how this looks. And it doesn't last so long, so let's watch this whole lap. This one also has brighter lights, but I think they're warm, maybe. So you can see the twitchiness. It's very hard now, very low. So weight transition is extremely fast, you know. But for this particular machine, this is definitely much better suspension than we had originally. So you can see how those things affect the car in quite a bit. It's an insignificant matter, right? All right. So that's it. Let's try and change the car again and go to Beat. All right, where's our Beat? Here's the old Beat, original one. Let's see how it compares. There's a bit different dimensions there, so comfort's medium, everything's off. Has 63 horsepower, 317 performance points. Let's see real quick how it compares to this. So this one is 62. So pretty similar, but this one is more heavy, but it has a bit more performance points. I wonder why. So it looks more like a toy inside, but not necessarily in a bad way. I like it, it's cool. Also extremely light on the wheel. This positioning though and everything is, I love it, man. I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know why, this just feels so cool. So the Cappuccino definitely feels more like a sports car, but then at the same time, you know, like, you know, it's not. So it's, this one kinda, you almost get a sense like, sorry, I was in too high gear. Look at this. That's so Honda. Oh, it's, car is slipping a bit more, I feel. I got a feeling. So yeah, you can drive it more dynamically, I guess, than original Cappuccino. I like it. It doesn't necessarily try to be something it's not. I feel like Cappuccino is, which is cool in its own right, of course. But this is so fun, and I didn't do justice in that first lap, so let me try and make a bit better lap here. See, so that's sliding, like it's there, but there's... This is definitely very fun. I doubt that the Daihatsu will beat this. I wonder how newer Honda will compare, because this is great fun. Great fun. A little vehicle, let's see, 55. I don't remember the original time. Let's watch the lap 2 of the little one. Loving the looks from the outside as well. Such a cool car. This would be really, really cool to see on roads these days. never saw a Kei car like in live action. We don't have them here in any significant number, so yeah, it would need to be an import. It probably exists, but like you can't go to Salon and order one. Maybe you could if they're like in Europe somewhere, but like not regular. You won't see one here in Salon. All right, so from 63 to 150 horsepower and hard racing tires. So let's see real quick. All right, we're 20 minutes in. Let's see real quick the setup. So racing hard. Full customizable racing. Let me just check. It's 170. So got quite a bit more. Let's put it at least 180. Has high RPM, maybe 200 even. All right, so that should be okay. So it goes basically over 10,000 RPMs now. This is amazing. Yeah, there's so much room, so much more room to play around in this car, I feel, than in Cappuccino. Brake too aggressively there. Kinda. Was a bit afraid. Okay, let's try another one. Maybe with being even a bit more aggressive. Yeah, again, definitely too much brake there. I feel this one could be done pretty much full power. Maybe with some light braking or just letting off the gas. Oh, nice. Okay. Fun. You know what? I want to try and keep driving. I want to do another lap. But I'm not gonna restart it because the first one was solid. So if I do another mistake now, we're just gonna go and watch the first one. And there we go. Mistake was made. But still, let's kid ourselves that we can do a better lap even with this quite a bad start. At least now we can really go flat out here, I believe. Did have to let go of the gas there for a second. I mean, not fully, but alright, so yeah, we did touch the brake there just a tad, you know, to correct, to rebalance the car. So you can't really drive it flat out, but almost. It's very fun. I love it. I would do some adjustments to suspension though, but well, definitely not doing it now. Okay, so we did manage to catch the best time after all there. And also, but it would be even better, yeah, if we had we dialed. Look at that. And you can see this is like, yeah, this definitely, like when you watch it, this looks like a little racing vehicle. Like it wants to go, yeah. Danger. So it'll be interesting now to see how it handles the engine swap. Oh no, sorry. Okay. So the engine swapped version is this, 531 horsepower. This one had 500. This one is a bit more heavier. So yeah, it's similar. So I guess we should expect something similar. And what I'm gonna do straight away, we're on racing mediums. So let's show this how it is. And then I'm gonna try and do the same straight away that I did there. Let's go on 8 here to give us just hopefully a bit more feel. So it's not gonna be, so it's gonna give just a little bit of softness. So this is from Civic, from 2020 engine. All right, let's see. Interestingly enough, it doesn't go to as high RPMs as the older engine, but yeah, I guess newer engines from Honda don't go that high. So yeah, suspension definitely, I believe, is better like this. Let's see. Let's see though. Oh yeah. Like it does feel a bit. Oof. Oh, nice correction there. Very nice, happy with that. Let's try and finish good. Why? Never mind, still, we're gonna call it a day. No. Alright. Again, fun drive, definitely. In general, though, this wheel... Let's just retry. In general, though, this, yeah, like the steering is, I feel like it's a bit more softer. Like the feel is definitely not the same as, I mean, I like it. You get all the information you need. It's not too loose, but it does feel a bit loose. And here you can feel the car kind of wants to throw you down, wants to throw you out, like gets you off balance. Okay, let's see this. No, well, yeah, I just went there. I felt if I tried to correct there, I would end up on the side. Though, yeah. So we stole some time there. I believe the car before had similar time, if I'm not mistaken. And it's overall more fun, I would say, than this. This is, it's maybe just a bit much, you know. But it's still very drivable, very fun. And cool to see difference between engines, between setups, between tires as well. Because we did decide to go on mediums on these engine swaps, because I think hard tires would have trouble keeping all that power on the road. Alright, so Honda Beat is... Wait, was this 43? Oh wow, so it's quite a better time. Let's see, 500. But you see, this is interesting. You see, so it's almost it's very similar in performance points, but so much better time here. I guess it's because adjusted gearbox. I'm not sure. Anyways, so on these we've adjusted top speed to around 300, I think, on both of these, and yeah, they have similar time. But we did end up cutting the last corner with this one, so it would probably be closer to this time. But yeah, still, this is a better ride, I think, than the Suzuki overall. So let's jump to this Honda from 2015, or no, if we go by years, we should go to Copen first. But then again, at the same time, I would actually like to drive this first, just because it's Honda. So let's go with that one. You see, there, in terms of performance points, like the same power, more weight. That's interesting. I don't know. I guess there's some maximum power for Kei cars that seems to be around 63 horsepower. What Cappuccino had? Where is it? That's 62. This has 62. Okay, so Honda is playing a rough game. They're over the limit. So yeah, look at this. This is also interesting. So this Copen has pretty low performance points, considering it's the same weight and the same power, but it's front engine though. Right, anyway, so let's go to this. Let's see how this one performs. Of course, looks much more spacey, much more modern. I guess it's cool, although, and it's also kind of closed up. Pretty dull sound. Feels very sluggish and heavy, but that's just because it's hard. We would need to drive it right after original Beat, but I still feel the original Beat would be much more cool, you know, much more cool to drive, to be honest. It's hard to make direct comparison now, because I've driven two sporty, much more sporty variants in between, but definitely I think one thing is sound, that it's dull. But it also feels a bit more heavier, and it's I guess it's a bit more planted as well. So I definitely don't have a feeling like you can play around with this one as you can with the original one from 91, which of course is a shame. You know what, let's not do the whole run again. It's really nothing special. It looks interesting, but then kind of weird at the same time. I have a feeling like they went maybe, I guess it's in line with their design at the time. but it's cool. It's nice. It's has its charm, but it's nothing compared to the charm of the original one, in my opinion, of course. It goes without saying. So on to the 160 horsepower, similar to the topped Beat 1 in performance points. On racing cards, you can see how closed up it is now, especially since we've put this how do you say, I forgot, I don't know, the structural thing inside. It feels very weird. I would remove it if I could now, but I usually put it in cars. Sometimes they will add just a tad performance points. I mean, this feels cool. You can drive it flat out. It feels like a little racing car. Okay. A little surprise there. Let's just continue. Let's make another. Feels pretty secure, but lacks the playfulness of Honda Beat 91. Man, dude, I do wonder if you could get that car today in like a really good condition. How much would it go for? Really nice feel there from the wheel. It feels quite tight. There we go. Did it. So yeah, interesting, but this wild style livery that I did. I mean, I did the style, I downloaded the liveries. It's basically a little throw up. That's how I approach most of the styles. Just doing random stickers in, usually on some theme. Just arranging them. In how it feels at that moment. So yeah, this was it. Very quick little lap. And now, did we watch? I think we did, but just in case, let's just go through the detailed settings, just in case. And then finally this one, I like how it turned out. And again, maybe let's, oh no, I got racing cards. Okay, but we can get it. We can get them here. I didn't get it in time. Because I was going back and forth through these models, trying to do some extra adjustments. So let's go. So, although I don't necessarily feel I would go much higher than, so maybe 6. And look at this, we didn't. Huh, this is weird. This car hasn't been adjusted at all. Dude, it's good thing we're here. So yeah, we're gonna put this to max since this rear one goes only to 200. front one goes to 100. That's curious. So maybe let's get this one to 150. Oh, okay, so this is engine swap, but from a bike. Oh, this should be interesting. So it's not so strong. It has 300 horsepower, 700. Let's put this on 220 maybe. Should be alright. So apparently no turbocharger or anything like that. I guess that's why I didn't put the car on mediums in the first place. But you know what? Let's keep the mediums on. Yeah, it's crazy like this. I would love to know how much it revs. I guess we could see it on original vehicle. So it's from the little, like, how would you say, open bolide car that's here in the game. But I remember from description that vehicle has basically modified engine from the car, or actually two of them. Not car, sorry, from the bike. So this does not go, it's the final gear. It's too long, definitely. I should get that back. So this is cool, but nothing spectacular, I would actually say. I have a feeling the version, let's see what's this lap. Although when we change the gearing, it's gonna be. I have a feeling the last car was faster than this. Didn't compare the performance points. So let's do hards to get a bit more dynamic out of it. And what was this? Was it 190 by default? You know what? Let's just leave it at 190. Let's just go from there. Because you can't develop really high speeds here anyways. Okay, so yeah, you can. I was trying to lose the rear end there a bit. So our RPM meter is basically blinking, but that's just because that's how car is made, of course. We're not in the red for real. So that can be a bit confusing. You gotta change the speeds based on the sound, not on the visual input. Quite a bit actually, so I might do another one because I think I downshifted quite a bit. I mean, sorry, upshifted. I was in too high of gears. Still, I got a feeling it's not that fast. Let's compare times now actually. 44.93, so 45 seconds basically. But I mean, just hear that sound. I like how this particular one looks. with that little wing there. Those wheels, just combination, it looks like a little transformer car or something, like a little toy. So I like set up like this, looks better than original to me. Interesting combo, but still 91 for me for sure. Beat 91 for now. Of course we got Daihatsu still, so let's see. So this is alright, so this is right, so it has quite a bit lower performance point. It interestingly enough, it did feel a bit faster for, no wait, which one is this? 500. Oh, okay, no, these are, sorry, got confused because this is also Honda, but this is Beat. Yeah, alright. So Beat has the best time. How cool is that? But yeah, this particular one, 160 horsepower, felt kind of better to drive. And in the same way, I had a feeling like it's faster than this, but this one has fun sound. Alright, so finally Copen from 2002 from Daihatsu. Let's see, we have 62 horsepower first, and then updated will be around 150, which is pretty much, yeah, like all other fully upgraded. You see, this is 151, 160, 150. But as far as basic performance goes, this one is the lowest by far. Let's see, 317 Beat, and then 347 is newest Honda, so that's not surprising, I guess. Yeah, one would expect this one to be better since it's not so old, I guess, but then I would assume this was super cheap. I don't know, had to be. So I think that would be cool. But it is front wheel, so that's kind of cheating. I would like that, you know, they should have made it maybe mandatory to be like rear wheel drive or something, to be a Kei car. But I guess it's, I don't know, probably size, weight, and power limitation that defines the car. Because of course we have Jimny as well, Suzuki, you know, that it's technically a Kei car. And the one we have in game is, I think, 4-wheel drive, is it? I don't know, we'd have to check that. So this is, yeah, very dull on the steering wheel, very dull all around. As a front engine, front wheel drive car, you don't really get a lot of feeling. Did somebody ever make a rear engine front wheel car? That would be ridiculous. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense, but I mean, it could, but not really. Yeah, this is so dull. So dull. But yet, I'm driving it. This is definitely, you know, something to take on your weekend shopping. I mean, it has some charm, but just compared to the other Kei cars we just tested, it doesn't seem to be, you know, like comparable in any real sense, except it's the same category. Okay, 58. Pretty sure that's the worst time. But it has the worst performance points. Let's see real quick. Yeah, it's worse, but not by far. Interestingly enough. Oh, wow. So from base cars. Whoa, man. This is very interesting. Intriguing. So from base cars, Honda Beat 91 actually has, like, yeah, significantly better time. It has almost 2 seconds before the one behind it, which is again Honda, but from 2015, and then that is tied with Suzuki Cappuccino, and then almost a second lower time is the Daihatsu Copen Active Top, whatever that means. Probably has a top that can be opened or something. Alright, so yeah, real quick, let's see comfort mediums, and yeah, everything is on normal, and there are no upgrades in this one. And then when we change it to this, we have all the toys here, racing hard tires. It's let's put this on 6. We'll lower this to 150. Let's see, this will give us some performance points. Yeah. So that's it. Everything is installed. 713 kilograms and 150 horsepower. So for that weight, that's actually not bad. But again, it's a front-wheel drive, front-engine car. Loose, the wheel is loose in the middle, but it gets quite some resistance as you go to its limit. Probably could have gone there with a lower speed. It kind of feels fast. Maybe it's just because the front wheel drive just feels so secure. I mean, it pulls you so you can pretty much flatten it out, you know, just watch your grip just so you don't get off the road. But as far as losing your rear end, that thing will not happen. So even here we can pretty much flatten it out, letting it go just a bit. Not a bad fun, I gotta say. Not a bad fun. All right. $18.24, 45 seconds. I believe that's a good time. Let's look at that lap 2. Of course, I've chosen, I believe this might be the biggest wing, just because it looks so ridiculous on this car. That is kind of weird in its own right by default, but still has a character. I do like the looks. In a way, it's not necessarily my taste, but as far as when I would rate design, I would say this might be the best designed car, kind of altogether. And then Beat would follow in my my estimate, then Cappuccino, and then this newest Honda. But of course, that's kind of relative. Actually, if I would try to be as objective as I could, this one is kind of, I don't know. It's hard. You can't really be objective about design. I mean, I guess you can to some extent, but whatever. Beat 91 would be the car of my choice for sure. Followed by Cappuccino 91, so that was the year for Kei Cars. Then this Honda, and then finally Copen. So that's it. The only one we skipped, or that we didn't do now. Like there's there's that Suzuki, I think, that kind of looks. Is it? No, that's from Swift. I don't know. I think I may be thinking of a different car that's in game. It kind of looks like it's inspired by Kei Cars, but it's definitely out of the category. So we only have Jimny is the only one we didn't include here, and the reason, of course, being is, I don't know, it's a Jeep. I guess we could have put it in. Maybe we would still have enough time. Let's see if we would go to change the car. We need to go to manufacturer. Since we still have time, I thought maybe. Oh, here it is. Like I'm looking. So yeah, this Suzuki VGT. Yeah, I can't really say. I mean, it's just because it's kind of, you know, elongated, similar to Cappuccino. So in basic form, it kind of reminded me of it. Look at this. I don't have basic Jimny at all. So let's do this one. I'm not gonna go through setup. We're just gonna show it. But I'm not doing any corrections now. So we got this one, and then we got engine swapped one. So I guess this would be the best one to drive. So is it possible that base Jimny is like only 62 horsepower? That seems ridiculous. I didn't even look. Is this a four-wheel drive or what is it? Anyways, the way it's set up now, yeah, it feels like a tank. I mean, it just goes. But like I said, definitely does not have. It's a cool car. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I would probably get one in real life if I could. It's oof. Oh, look at that. It's a really cool looking vehicle. And you know, if the roads are a bit rough, you can get over things. You can take it to adventure as well. And it obviously has some bit of a sports spirit as well. It's quite hard by default from my understanding, like the suspension and everything, so that can be tricky as a daily driver, but it's a capable little car that apparently is Kei Car. So yeah, not gonna watch the replay. Let's see if we can finish this and see our time. But no, we have only 10 seconds left, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. I'm gonna check it later. Until the next time.